Good morning and welcome to Ultimate Mathematics Frederick. Today we're actually going to deal with a word problem. And when we talk about word problem, it simply means that mathematical expressions or elaborations or illustrations that are actually grammatized. That is what word problem means. So in word problems, you'll be meeting some grammar like twice as. That is what it stands for, what multiplication twice as. And let us actually represent x as ages whilst I used to explain this. So what happens is that when they say twice as, it means that 2 times the age, that is the age represented as what, x. Then let us say what sum of means what, addition. Product of means what, multiplication. Then divided or division means what, the division sign. It is actually practical mathematics and what the mathematical operations that you know. That is what actually is happening here. Let us quickly look at something. A question to actually dive well into this, and I promise I'm going to actually explain it very well that even the layman will understand what actually I'm actually talking about. Let us look at this question. Solution. They say John is 20 years younger than Raw. So what happens is that the people involved, we have what, John, and we have what, Raw. The question is telling us that, and let us use the alphabet J and R to represent them. So let John be J, Raw be R. Okay. So from here, I will say let X be equal to what? Their ages. I'm representing their ages with what? X. Let us look at what we have. It says John is 20 years younger than Raw. I'm taking it sentence by sentence. John is 20 years younger than Raw. That means that we don't know Raw's age. So let's say Raw's age is what? X. X representing what? Ages, because we don't know the age of what? Raw. Okay, let us proceed. From there, John. What they are telling us about John is that John is 20 years younger than Raw. It actually means that we don't also know the age of John. But the clue has been given that John is 20 years younger than Raw. So if X is representing ages, then the age of Raw that we don't know, and John is younger by that age, that is what, 20. It means that when we have Raw's age, then we try to extrapolate 20 from John's age, we get what? The age that is tantamount to what? The age of Raw. When we subtract 20 from the age of Raw, then we are going to get what? The age that is tantamount to John's own. I hope it's clear, understood. Or in the layman's term, when we take 20 out of the age of Raw, then we are going to get the age for what? John. Let us proceed. So this is what the first sentence is telling us. Let's look at the second one. It said in 2 years' time. So in 2 years' time, what happened? When we say in 2 years' time, we don't multiply, because a year time is what? In a year time is +1. In 2 years' time will be +2. So in 2 years' time, that means that we are going to add 2 to whatever result we have gotten from the onset. So in 2 years' time, that means that Raw's age will be 2 plus X. Then John's age will be equal to 2 plus X minus 20. I hope you are actually getting my point. Anyone watching me online, shout out to you, shout out. I hope everybody's looking at what's actually going on. So let us proceed. It said it's 2 times in 2 years' time. Okay, Raw will be twice as old as John. In this same 2 years' time, Raw will be twice as John. So what we're actually going to do is that in 2 years' time, it means that Raw will be 2 times John. That is what the statement here is actually implicating. It said Raw will be twice as old as John. Raw will be 2 times as old as John. So we should find their current ages. That is simple. So as you have gotten this, what you are going to do is that we know Raw to be what? 2 plus x is equal to twice as John. John is what? 2 plus x minus 20. So we have 2 plus x here is equal to 2 here. Then we have x. 2 minus 20 will be what? Minus 18. I hope somebody is getting me from this point. Okay. So now I have 2 plus x here, which is equal to what? 2x minus 36. So quick one in maths. This one is not wasting of time here. We need to group like terms. So we have, when we group like term, we have x is equal to what? 38. So we have gotten what? The age directly for what? Raw. Let's look at something. Raw is x. So it means that Raw's age here will be what? 38. Then to get what? John's age, we are taking it from the concept. John's age is what? X minus 20, which is what? 38. This 38 minus 20, which is what? 18. So from here we could see that Raw is 38 years and John is 18 years. Thank you very much. If you are new to my channel, subscribe to Ultimate Mathematics Frederick. And if you're on Facebook to Ultimate Mathematics Frederick, you can just click the notification bell. So as soon as I drop a new video, you will also have it. Thank you. I'm very pleased. I salute. Adios.